Just before we leave the subject of Vietnam, I was wondering how you were feeling about the music of those times, and whether you, any of the singers or even the protest singers stand out for you.
Well, we were mentioning before rock and roll. I mean, I've always been a fan of Bob Dylan. The music, no, not the lyrics, but the sentiment of the thing.
Are you just saying that to curry favour with baby boomers?
No. I do like very rhythmic music.
So you actually sat at home with Jeanette, with your ears tuned to
Bob
Bob Dylan, singing?
Well, we used to have parties. Of course, we used to have parties.
And you played Bob Dylan?
She had a sports car. This was part of the thing when we met. No. She had this she had an extraordinary sports car, and I had this old sort of sedan thing. And our first date was. Well, I drove slowly behind to make sure that she got home safely. But no, we were all tuned into that sort of stuff. I mean, they were wild times. We were home by 9:30. They were wild times.
Because I know that when Tony Blair was Prime Minister, his wife Sherry, she really participated in public affairs, and Laura Bush, she's a kind of political supporter and is involved with a lot of political actions through the Republican Party, but Jeanette seems to keep a pretty low profile. Why
No, I understand. I do get asked about all this First Lady stuff. She is a great fan of the Bushes, but
right.
She is even more political and has admitted quite publicly to being more conservative than I am. We are as close as two coats of paint. I mean, don't get me wrong on this.
Okay, but
we discuss everything.
I'm sure you do.
She prefers to stay out of the political
limelight.
And I mean, that is her right to do that, and I accept that.
Do you have you ever watched The Chaser, the program?
I have from time to time been informed of The Chaser, yes.
And there was a couple of weeks ago on there was a song they sang about some of our Australian icons.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see it. You have no comment about the role of satire in society? I mean, do you approve of it?
Well, listen, I have a lot of impersonators and people who think that it's a great fun thing to, put on some eyebrows and carry on. I mean, that is their right. That is their right to do that. I mean, that is not my interest. It is a form of flattery. By the way, it is a form of flattery.
Have they ever upset you?
No, well, they get in the way from time to time, but from what I've heard, they are law students, as I was a law student, and you've got to make your own fun. I mean,
I can't imagine you being a satirist when you were a student.
Well, I don't often make people laugh, Richard.
Or more than you think.